a lot. We got to promise you guys an album. That is definitely coming. We already put out a couple of songs. You have The Dust by Uncle Brassy. You got the FU by Mr. O-ezy, yours truly. And we got a lot more. We driving the place crazy right now with the hula hoop. We just giving them the teaser. And I just want to do things different. So this year I'm going to give them an album. Maybe 6 to 7 songs, nothing much. And then we just take over from there.
What we could look for TG? That's a scary thought for people. For bands, that's a scary thought. Because we're going to bring it.
This year, we are coming out with a bang. Yes, we are coming out with a bang. We are pushing. We're going to continue to push. We're going to continue to grow. If we need to make changes, we will make changes, but we're not stopping. We are there to please our fans. We don't want to let them down. We know we have a few negativities that's out there, but we're not going to let that demotivate us. We're going to stand firm and we're going to stand strong. And we're going to do what we have to do as a group, as a team, but next to our band leader, next to our other, to everyone. But we're going to just push through for Carnival 2019, the 50th.
Yeah, I like it. I different. We different. Like, went on the radio, they call us the king of controversy. I like certain controversy. This year I came out with a song you're gonna hear it called FU. And why I made that song is for the same reason. You try to show people you have changed. You try to show people a different way of you doing things, and they just don't accept it. So no matter what, they have this image of you in your head. And at a certain point, you gotta stop trying to please people. You know what I mean? So just, if you don't want to accept me, you don't want to believe me, then F you. That's how I look at it.
Nobody. And I ain't saying that because they're my boys and thing, but like after seeing what they did last year, like they had the biggest crowd on the road, you know? And from last year, after last year, like you start hearing people, before it was like, I felt like before, TG had their fans, but the masses was like, you know, we come to the jam, when they pass this song good, it's like, okay, I'm gonna jam with them. But after last year, it's now like, where TG band is? Which truck is TG truck? Like, I waiting for TG truck. Like when TG coming, like TG playing? Like, so now it's like people know them, they know the band now, they looking for the band, they waiting for the band. So once they keep up that good music and they keep that push going, they're gonna be good for 2019.
None. Once you're the winner, there ain't no threat. You know, you have everybody saying official coming, and all of these bands coming, but times has changed. You know, don't feel you could come with MPC. Appleton boys gonna kick your ass. You know what I mean? That's facts. So I feel he gonna do great because he always maintain that underdog mentality. Whether he win or don't win, he stay hungry, and you know, he gonna keep striving. He always gonna make sure that the band is present. You can see he's been consistent, if not 3 or 4 causeways. He has always been there, so I know he's gonna come strong.
Winning band of the year. Like, to be honest with you, the biggest accomplishment is being consistent from 2016 up to 2019. But that's the biggest accomplishment, not being old, being relevant, whether you win or not. TG Band has always been in the topic of top songs. And that's the biggest accomplishment. But I needed that title as Band of the Year for the history book. When you look back years and years from now, Mr. O-ezy and the TG Band will be there for 2018.
Practice. All I gotta do is practice and bring new crafts. That's the most I gotta do for it. Because we got a good band leader. We got everything down packed. Drumming is not no 1-2 thing. You practice more, you do more stuff, because we have a different kind of style with the play.
Before it was just basic playing, just regular playing. And you know, with the encouragement from the band to do a little solo here and there during songs, depending on what song it is, of course. You know, be like a little put like a little flavor into the songs and stuff. You know, so like that.
I would say I have seen 99% growth. The maturity has been great compared to where they started till now. I've seen a major difference, not only in the playouts, but also in the attitudes of each member. Everybody's becoming more serious. Everybody is going on to on a different level. So I can see the maturity has been there, and it keeps getting better day by day.
I would say keep up the hard work and keep the same work, the work ethic that they have been using from in the past. Just keep it going, because it's been working and you see the growth, you know? So like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
First of all, I'd like to thank them, you know, thank you guys very much. I would like to tell you guys, continue to push, strive for greatness. Stick with what we got. We got a good formula. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to change right now in the midst of it. And I think we could repeat, we could three-peat, we could four-peat until we get tired of it. Because me personally, right now, because it's not being cocky, but that was our second year competing. Last one, win the other. So we're growing like everybody else. We haven't been in the game 10 years. So just like all these young bands coming up, we're actually a young band, you know? So that's it. We just gotta stick with what we got, continue to practice and continue to push. For the people of St. Martin, thank you very much for supporting us through thick and thin, through everything. We just want to tell you guys that you have a lot to look forward to. We have a lot in store for you guys. Trust me, we do. You see, the thing about people, what they don't understand is they have this impression like we have it made. We have it on a silver platter, I say, but what I want to let them know is that Carnival is 2 weeks. You have a big show for promoters is one night. We still have to coexist with each other. So for those people that tend to beat us down and go against us just for the fact that they think we don't work for nothing, you have to think again. The purpose of this documentary was to show them where we came from and what we did, the hardships. Like me, for instance, I have a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. Then I went and got my master's degree. That's some things that people may not know. You know, they see me and they have an image in their head. They see my brother, they have an image in their head. For me to even be singing to people, it's a blessing. I was involved in an incident 2011, February 23rd to be exact, where it was an accident where I was coming out of the car and the gun fell. You know what I'm saying? The bullet went through my right leg and hit me dead in my neck, shattering my esophagus. So I had to learn to walk, learn to talk again, you know, through the grace of God. And look, who would have think I'd be one of the biggest artists on St. Martin? After that, couldn't even talk, used to talk like a robot.
That's a day really like to put in the past. I don't really like to think about much, but I remember it. For some strange reason, I took my lunch and I went to not the cafeteria, I went to the gym. I ate my lunch in the gym that day. And the bell rang to go back to class, but for some reason I just stayed and finished my lunch. And talking on the phone, I think, to my mother, and walking outside. I don't know, I looked up and I said, today felt like a good day. But man, was I wrong. At split second, I got a message from my cousin. Still has the message in one of my phones. Yeah, there was an accident at your house. My cousin and my brother had an incident, and my brother was shot in the neck and the leg. Yes, neck and the leg. So I'm thinking, how can somebody get shoot twice and it's an accident? At that moment, I panicked, I flipped out. I went to the class, and my best friend today, when I'm telling him open the door, he was making jokes and laughing. But man, when I got in there, I flipped on him, I got angry, I cussed him out. I just grabbed my bag, put it over my shoulder, and I left. Left the class, went to my basketball coach at the time, and I told him, listen, if you don't want me to get in trouble, if you don't want me to do anything crazy, you have to take me to my house now. So he picked me up and I left. We said nothing in the car. I just handed him the text message what my cousin sent me, and he understood. As we're going up, like up the hill to my house, I see fire trucks, helicopters, ambulance, police. In my head, I said, well, this couldn't be for my brother because, yeah, that text message I got was 30 minutes ago and he was supposed to be on his way to the hospital. And my aunt said she couldn't take me because she was going to the hospital. So I left all my stuff in the car and I ran out trying to go. The police stopped me. He said, where you going? And I didn't want to say what happened because I was hoping that my brother was already gone. So I said, no, my brother had an accident earlier and they want to go. And he said, oh, it was your brother that was shot. Yeah, we're taking him now. And at that moment, I was like, oh my God, this is a reality. I don't care what it is, you have to fight. You have to fight, you have to fight. You cannot leave me. As he was just there unconscious. The tubes in his throat, could barely breathe. I told him, I don't care what school keep, he has to fight. And which he did. You guys might not know him, some of you might judge him. But that man is a hard-working man and a fighter. He fought not just for himself, but for his family and for where he is today.
You know what I mean? It was a scary moment, a scary day, but I made it through. And like everything else, we fought through that. I like to think of me like a little Superman. Within 2 weeks, I was up and on the go again. You know, the bullet fractured the spine in my upper spine, where I would have been paralyzed actually from the neck down. So every day, everything is a blessing. You understand? Like, we don't know what people go through. We see people reach a certain part, but we don't understand what they go through. So, you know what I mean? I hope this documentary shed light on TG Band. I hope it shed light on where we came from, the hardship, the good, the bad, the ugly. And for all you people fighting us down, no problem, continue, because we fuel off of that. We fuel off of negativity, we fuel off of positivity, and we won't say Martin, we won't let you down, I promise. Yeah, there is somebody missing right now in the band, a major key, but we would like to let the fans and everybody know that Uncle Brassy is good, he's in good spirits, you know what I mean? It's an unfortunate situation. We wouldn't wish it on nobody, but we are blessed to say that we still have him here with us. You know, we still have him here. It could have been a situation where instead of you asking me about him, you could have been wishing me sympathy, you know? So with that being said as well, sympathy to the victim, sympathy to them. We don't wish that upon nobody. And these are things that it's actually somebody that we know, and it was sad to see it go to that measure. You know, God don't lie, tapes don't lie, and we saw that, you know, Uncle Brassy did everything in his power to avoid the situation until his life was in actual danger. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but we're happy that he is here with us, that we are not saying, you know, rest in peace. And like I said, with that being said, rest in peace to the victim. And yeah, that's all we gotta say.